Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now. Where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live at WGPL 1350 Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page. And guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 Studio. And if you'd like to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com or WPCE 1400 AM or WGPL 1350 AM. And guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Could you, would you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
And WPCE 1400 AM and Peace 95.3 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. We want to welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Did I miss any of them, Mr. E?
Well, there's a lot more that you can be hear us on. That's the one that you can go to, and you can hear us live right here on WPCE. Not just a broadcast, it's a live broadcast.
Absolutely, and we're so glad to be here this morning. What day is it today?
Well, today is Hump Day. That's what the day it is.
All right, then. It's Hump Day, and it is What's Under the Hat segment, Issues Concerning Men.
That's right. It's Issues Concerning Men, and you can hear it all over the world, things that are concerning the brotherhood.
Absolutely. We have a special guest. We have Mr. Mike Clemens. His business is Not Your Ordinary Juice Bar and the Angelic Touch.
We serve the community also.
Absolutely. Well, before we introduce him again, we're going to welcome all those that we support.
Are you looking for an affordable, reliable, high-quality child care program that offers transportation? Are you a child care specialist looking to grow with an industry-leading company with great benefits and pay? If you answered yes to either question, Heavenly Hearts Impact Center is for you. We are now hiring and enrolling for our new Heavenly Hearts Impact Center, located in the city of Portsmouth, Virginia. Join the Heavenly Hearts Impact Center today. For more information, call 757-254-8156. That's 757-254-8156. The Heavenly Hearts Impact Center, where tomorrow begins today.
All right, Mr. E. Again, we want to welcome our special guest, Mr. Mike Clemens. He's the owner of Not Your Ordinary Juice Bar, and his wife and himself, they own Angelic Touch. Good morning, Mike.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good morning.
Doing really good. Mike, I see that you are looking well, looking happy, and enjoying life. Is that my imagination or is it true?
It's 100% true. God is good, life is good. I can't complain. I'm living. I'm grateful.
Wow, that is so marvelous. Tell us a little bit about yourself for those who don't know you or don't follow you on social media. Tell them about yourself and your business.
Well, as you know, my name is Mike Clemens, aka Big Mike Clemens. I'm a drummer. I'm a musician. I'm a husband. I'm from Connecticut originally, and I've been in VA for about 19 years now,
Wow.
maybe somewhere around there. And I own a juice bar called Not Your Ordinary Juice Bar, which is an all healthy juice bar. We're online right now, and we ship detoxes all across really the states, every state. We ship from east to west, Midwest, West Canada. We ship everywhere now. Because the guy that's taken that to a different level, and also I'm part owner of a company called not a company called Angelic Touch Concierge Service, which is a home health service that we service elderly or anyone who needs it. You know, if you have surgery or any sort of anything like that, where we can serve you. We can if you have cosmetic surgery, we can serve you as well. My wife is the founder of that, and she has just taking things to a different level. We also have one more company too. It's called Drip Bar, which is the IV hydration company. That would also have that services a lot of different weight loss and different IVs, like if you're dealing with anxiety, dealing with skin issues, anything you need. It's a health and wellness bar that we have. So we kind of are in a few things. All
Yes.
coming to health.
Well, Mike, what inspired the businesses? Because it's all in line with health and wellness. I heard you earlier say Big Mike was how did those two come together?
Well, years ago, if people who do know me, I was always a big guy. I was like my largest was almost 400 pounds, and about 6, 7 years ago, maybe a little longer, I was diagnosed with diabetes and high blood pressure and a lot of other issues. And so I needed to make a change in my life. And my stage name was Big Mike from playing drums, different tours and different people. And so when I lost the weight, I just kept the name because everybody used to calling me that.
Yes.
But I'm not so big no more. Some people call me Medium Mike now.
Yes,
But,
definitely.
it's been a journey. It's been a great journey to realize, like we said, it's like it's on our own. So we go through things to help others, and I really, I realize, and God has confirmed it over and over again that the things I've gone through earlier in life is for now, for people, for the
Yeah.
businesses, for us to understand. Sometimes, you go, you don't go through things, and it's hard to understand others who go through it. But when you go through things and relate to other people, it kind of connects you at a different level.
Yes.
So,
You know, Mike, this segment is called What's Under the Hat, Issues Concerning Men, and we've been talking about all kind of things. Today we wanted to talk about image. And you said earlier in your life you were a heavier man. Do men talk about images when it comes to weight? I'm very curious to know, are men sensitive about their weight at all, or is it something that they sit around and discuss?
I would say yes. Some men will admit it, and some men probably won't. Because of our egos. But men, we like the attention. We like to be felt like we're needed, or felt like we're looking good. We're ego driven. If you stroke our ego, you pretty much can get anything out of us most of the time. So
Yes.
I think with men and their image, it's a big part. When you go to the gym, all you see is people lifting weights and trying to get their bodies together. And they're in the mirror, they do all this stuff, and posing in the locker rooms and all that stuff. So I think it's a larger, not issue, but it's brought more to the forefront now because of just what social media is and what people want to be popular. They want to look good. They want to take these different ways out surgery and different things like that. So I do think that men do go through the wanting to look better, wanting to feel better, as well. Not only women but men do it too. We do. I can say that I was in that place of like, I want to look good, I want to feel good, I want to be able to shop here, and wear these clothes. So yeah, I
Yes.
think it's definitely something that men do go through.
Wow, that sounds so great, and I believe that you're right because sometimes men are ego driven, and they want to be impressive and want to continue
Mm-hmm.
to build their bodies up. But Big Mike, as you begin to talk on your journey, you was diagnosed with diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
Did that hurry up and change your mind about losing the weight, or did well, how far out were you?
Definitely changed my mind because I'm competitive and um I wanted to overcome that. And I did, I did what I was supposed to do. And it had to get scary at first. My sugar level had got to over almost 500.
Wow.
And I could have, anybody who knows anything about, diabetes, you lose your eyesight, you can die from it basically. And for me, it was I need to do better for my family. I need to do better for myself. I need to do better for others who look up to me. It's not fair that, I felt like I was being selfish of not, of still feeling like, I can eat what I want and do what I want, but then being unhealthy and then I have others that look up to me. So it was a wake up call for me. It was a blessing for me. I didn't realize then until years later that it was really a blessing because I would probably be bigger or pass away. You never know.
Yes.
So I think things happen. That light bulb goes off in people's heads at different times, and sometimes it takes situations for it to happen.
Did they have to put you on pills in order for you, or did you have to stick yourself, like they say, in order to keep your blood sugar and all that stuff down?
They gave me pills. They had given me pills, and I went cold turkey for a year and just did what I was supposed to do, and that's when I lost my first 100 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
No cheat day. I mean, I went cold turkey. I went cold turkey.
Wow.
To this day, I don't take anything.
Okay,
Well, that
that's
is
I
great.
maintain it by eating healthy. Everything is eating. Everything is in the food. Everything is how you eat, how you do it in moderation.
Oh, that is marvelous. Do men have problems with choices when it comes to their size and clothing? You talked about being heavy at one time. Was there a big problem with finding sizes, or, what would tell us about that journey from that time to now? Because I'm telling you, you are really fit, looking good, dressing well. I'm sure you was dressing well then, but choices then and now.
Yes, choices was different. Back then, you had your big and tall, but then, Rose and Coat Factory and these places started coming out with, even some of the sneaker stores, Foot Locker, started really coming out with bigger sizes. I was up to a 4 or 5X. And I
Mhm.
could go into Burlington Coat Factory was like my best friend back then. And
Yes.
because I couldn't fit, I couldn't go into H&M, I couldn't go into,
Yeah.
Forever 21, those places like that. So I had to make it work. And it worked for them, And then my first time I was able to go into Old Navy and get a pair of 38 jeans. No, I
Wow.
think it was 42 jeans. I was up to 48, 52.
Mm.
So yeah, I was huge. So when I got into a 42 jean from H&M, not H&M,
Old
Old
Navy.
Navy, it was a 42 or 44. I was like, oh my, I couldn't believe it. And that motivated me though. I think again, it goes with the man and the ego and the it's like
Yes.
if we feel good, we'll keep going, and that's what it did for me. And it boosts me to keep going even more.
Very good. How do you maintain your weight?
It's a lifestyle. And
Uh-huh.
I tell people, it has to be a lifestyle. You can't. I mean, a diet to me is just a diet. I want to lose weight for whatever. I want to lose weight for my birthday. That. But you have to make a lifestyle change. You can't just. It can't just be for a moment. It has to be a lifestyle because it's easier for you to go back. And that's why I went cold turkey because I knew that I knew my limits, and I knew if I eat, but I trained my mind. If I eat that, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That was my mind
Wow.
training.
Yes.
So I stayed focused. do that. And you have to be real with yourself. Am I ready to have that tweak? Am I ready to have that right now when I've only been on this journey for a week? And you just have to be real with yourself. I think, if you do that, I think you're more successful to be able to succeed what you're trying to do. But it has to be a lifestyle change. You got to make healthy choices, especially now with out there. There's so many choices you can do now that is totally, different than what it was.
Now, how did you maintain your weight during the pandemic? Because a whole lot of folk put on some pounds. Was it hard?
I worked out at home.
Wow.
I worked out at home. That's when everything out in Walmart was sold out. And people were just, people were gaining weight, so they were going to Walmart buying all the weight, buying all
Yes.
I was going. I'm like, there's nothing on the shelf. But that's what I did. Because when gyms closed down, stuff like that, I just went and bought stuff to bands. I bought everything I can. That's a fine. And I worked out at home. I jumped rope, for a while.
Wow.
And just the main thing. And I actually lost more weight, during.
Oh my.
You listen to FYI Radio Show with our special guest, Mr. Big Mike Clemens, and our host is Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. And you listen to us on Peace 95.3 FM, WGPL 1350, and WPCE 1400, and on all the radio platforms there is. So all you got to do is like and share and like and subscribe.
Yes. Now, let's talk about juicing, because that is your thing. You're the owner at Not Your Ordinary Juice Bar. How did juice, was that one of the keys to your success, Mike?
Not at first. At first, I didn't get into juicing until I lost a good amount of weight, and I came off the road, and I wanted to do something differently. So I started looking into it, and there's a couple of companies out here that I was kind of looking at and things like that. I met with a person out here and learned a lot of things from that person, and and then was able to develop my own brand the way I needed to, because God has given me a vision as well. And so, and anybody who knows me knows, if you give me the A, B, and C, I'm gonna fill in all the rest and be in between. And that's what I did. I took a location that was on Laston Road, and I took that from it being really doing nothing to really doing something and making some noise, and God has just blessed it to flourish from there. And I think juicing and that's why I lose even more weight just by juicing, of course. And I think it's something that people, you don't have to get into it totally, but I think knowing the knowledge of it and what it does for your body, what food vegetables do, is important.
A lot of people out there juicing, Mike, but they're having too much of watered down juice, like too much pineapples and too much orange juice and too much sugar and not pure. Is your juice total different than that is healthy for anybody, for everybody, and not just over tainted?
Yes, it is, because I study people, and I always ask people, what are your issues? What are you going through? What are you diabetic? Because I know all these, everything that kind of goes along with that stuff. I ask people questions. I don't just study you for detox. I just say, for just to get your money. I want to see change. I want to see, I want to see results. And so we coach our customers. We check on them. We tell them, hey, check in every day, and while you're on your detox, any questions, anything, because I want to make sure that our customers understand what we do and how we do it. And we have the success with that, but definitely it's natural. There are users out there that are not, I would say, but it's important that you understand what your journey is, and if you are like going through any health issues, it's great for you to understand what you're putting in your body and how much is it that you need.
Yeah. I stopped by one day and got something, not at your store, but from a juicer. And I continue to go by there because I thought the beet juice was great for your blood system. And so when I got that juice, and they kept watering down with pineapple and orange juice and filling it up to the capacity, but not giving me pure, what's good for me. Do you put additives or a lot of additives in your juice?
No, we have a juice with beets in it as well. It's all about the ounces.
Mhm.
And ours tastes great because we kind of mastered the ounces of how things are taste. There's nothing wrong with the pineapple. Pineapples and apple and things like that are toppers, we call them.
Mhm.
So to have a certain amount of ounces of beets, carrots, or whatever we have in here. So for the
Yes.
sweetness, people do that. But again, I ask people, I want to know how you are, because I can give you, mostly more beats than the norm.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
yeah,
depends
yeah.
on the customer, and I think that's what people don't do. They just make these juices, sell them, but they don't make them to actually fit the customer.
And they put
Yes.
toppers on. They put more toppers than the
Mhm.
juice.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, Mike, let's talk about image in the sense of how you were viewed as a larger man as opposed to now. Did you notice people treating you any different? Do they treat you better now? What did you go through on an emotional level when it came to your weight?
As far as my weight, I didn't have, of course, going through high school, going on younger, of course, if you're larger, you may get teased at times. But
Mhm.
being older, I think for me, because I was popular, even in, my hometown, but also just from being on the road and being a touring musician and being known to other people, the weight side never was an issue. But and so I didn't realize how much it was an issue until health issues
Yeah.
came, and I wanted to be better. I wanted to not only look better, and my self esteem wasn't low at all. I was
Yeah.
very confident with who I was, but I wanted to become better inside,
Mhm.
and be able to, overcome, the health issues
Yes.
I had. And once I became that and started seeing, a difference, yeah, people start looking at you differently too, so it's
Yes.
like, oh, whoa, where I could have been did this,
Yeah.
huh?
But Mike, is it a man thing? Because some people and some women, I can say from a woman's perspective, they embrace bigger guys. They love,
hmm
a little extra weight. Some of them call them
hmm
teddy bears, and
Right.
so do you think it's a different from with male and female? Because hey, see a tall guy and he have some weight is kind of attractive to a lot of ladies.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person, but I know you're right though. There are women who prefer a bigger guy. They don't want a tall
Yes.
skinny guy or whatever they'll say. I'm saying same thing with men. There's some men out there who love bigger women. They want to,
Yes.
there's women, they love either fit women, which is okay too. I think it depends on the person and what do you like. As long
Yes.
as you're healthy, as long as you're living a balanced life, I think it just depends on who the person is and what they like. Everybody has their preferences, and it's okay. I've realized
Absolutely.
that how people are these days. It's okay if you want someone who is, totally fit, and then fine. If you want someone that has a little extra on it, keep you warm during the winter, then that's fine too.
Yes.
I want to switch on you, Mike. I know you're a great drummer around the city, around the town, around the world, and well known. What's next for Mike in the drumming business, in the musician business? What's next? Where can folks see Mike at?
Well, I am working on some things. I've been talking to a few people, and I'm still open to doing tours and shows. It just has to make sense to me now because of the business, because I'm not in a place of codependent, just dependent on music like I used to. My decisions are different now.
Yes.
I'm a owner, I'm a boss and CEO, and so it has to make sense for me to go out, and then for me to go out and have fun. Back then
Yes.
it became work. It became you got to pay the bills. Once the art stops, you stop, and
Yes.
it can get stressful for musicians. And now that when that's why I've always encouraged other musicians to have multiple streams of income, so you're not dependent on just the artist that you're playing with. So once they're done or once they're tired, they get sick, whatever it is, you don't have no shows. Then what you gonna do? I never want to go through that ever again. So I'm open to. I'm still, still doing. So I still get calls. I have some things coming up as well. It just for me, it just has to make sense now. I'm not desperate. I'm not. I've toured the world, numerous times to play with a lot of. Been blessed to play a lot of places. So, it's just, it has to make sense now.
Drop some names, Mike. Drop some names.
Usher, Mary J. Blige.
No, who you getting ready to play music with now? Drop some names.
Now, I can't say yet. I mean, I get some in negotiations with some stuff now, so I can't put it out there yet.
We'll be watching.
But I just did something out here with Ann Nesby from Sounds of Black.
Oh yes.
I just did something out here with her about a month ago.
Oh,
I have some more things coming up with her. I'm doing shows with her off and on.
That is marvelous.
Years now. I'm music director for her, and then Shawty's Wilson, California.
Yes.
I've done new mix shows with her. I like those shows. I like easy artists.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love easy, down to earth artists. And that's where I'm at now. And I'm just not for a lot of mess. I don't have to patience. I'll be 47 this month. And my patience is a little different. Yeah,
and you want peace at all costs.
There you go.
Do you read? Do you read
no,
music?
I don't read.
Okay.
No. I've been fortunate to be able to do a lot and not having to read.
Yeah.
I have a great memory and I catch on fast.
Very good. Let's talk about Mrs. Clemens and the fact that you all are partners with Angelic Touch. First of all, I see your Facebook page, follow you there, and other pages, platforms, and you are really promote some wonderful, beautiful things, beautiful items. Is that a part of Angelic Touch? Tell us about your beautiful wife and that partnership.
Yes, she's amazing, God-fearing. She's a boss in her own right as well. She's very smart, a lot of knowledge, loves to help people, and she's been a blessing in my life, from just taking me from a dark place, helping me, through it and things like that. She's just amazing, and she had her Angelic Touch business already when we first met years ago, and she had closed it for a while just because she needed to be group. And when we opened it back up recently, she wanted to do a different twist to it, and so Angelic Touch Concierge nursing is she's a registered nurse for over. She's been in healthcare for over 27 years, I want to say. So she's very have a lot of knowledge with that as well. It's just kind of our lifestyles is kind of married. We married and the lifestyle is married too, because she knows a lot about that, a different side of health, mental health and just the different things, the elderly, the things that I've seen her do. I've seen her stop the car just to give, to witness to, the homeless, or just to give, God told, give somebody some money. Like, she's very, very in tune with God's voice. It's been just a blessing for me to see that, and reminds me of my mom, reminds me of mom growing up and how my mom is, kind of, in the same footsteps as that. Just God fearing and stands for what's right.
Yes.
I truly appreciate her.
It's beautiful to see you all on social media, your faith in God, working together. You look absolutely happy. I love it. Tell me, Mike, if you counsel men as far as health and wellness, are you a personal trainer? How do you give back, and how do you help people to come out of their dilemma concerning their health?
I'm not a personal trainer, but I have not certified, but I have trained people. And people always, contact me a lot. I write out meal plans for people as well. If they're looking to lose weight, looking to, change their whole, situation, I help them do that. So I do mentor, other physicians as well. To try to keep, our young men on the right path, because, there's a lot out here, and I think they have someone they can kind of look at it not mimic, but kind of look up to. I think they can become different, in a better situation.
Absolutely.
So I do that.
Yes, give us some contact information. Give us information about the business, website, where people can find you and where people can support you.
Yes, my IG and Facebook is Big Mike Clemens, BigMikeClemens. Not Your Ordinary Juice Bar. You can find that on Facebook and Instagram. Not NYOJB, not your ordinary juice bar. Just put in the first letters of each name, and that will come up with as well. Drip Bar is Instagram is Drip Bar 757, and Facebook is Drip Bar. And then Angelic Touch Concierge Service is also on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Absolutely.
My wife, she promotes a lot of the Drip Bar and Instagram as well.
Absolutely.
She's Demetria Clemens.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look you all up. And thank you so much for being on, Mike. You're a blessing. Keep doing what you're doing. And God bless you. Thank you all for joining us. You can come over to all the platforms and talk with us there. God bless you. We'll see you on Fun Friday.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to FY Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Our special guest has been none other than Mr. Big Mike Clemens. And for more information, you give us a call at 757-714-7861. Don't forget to join us on all the social media platforms. And thank you so much for tuning in to WGPL 1350. And don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WPCE 1400, Peace 95.3, and WGPL 1350. And have a wonderful day.
My face, so I like this beauty snow. No sorrow, no.
We want to say good morning to Tracy Porter. She said, good morning, everyone. James Slade. Jewel Corporal, how you doing? Love to the family. Alfonsi, Copeland, and all you all that are on. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We want to shout you out and just thank you for being a part of what we do and for supporting us. Mr. E, wow. As I listened to Mike, I said to myself, men must not have a problem with certain things, when it comes to weight, I really don't hear men talking about weight like that. Oh, I'm big. Oh, I need this and that. I think if they feel any kind of way, the majority of them keep it to themselves.
Well, Miss Hinton, a lot of men, they know what they're dealing with in life. So they're trying to stay healthy. They don't want to be, they're conscious of their weight. They're conscious of the clothes that they're putting on, and they're conscious of whether or not they got hair or not. They're conscious of all those things that keep them from in Groomville.
Well, does it make them feel bad? Do they have a low self-esteem, or do they just say, well, hey, I'm carrying a little bit more weight, well, whatever?
Well, when they go to the store, it makes them feel bad because guess what? They got to buy bigger size. And not only that, they're slowing them down, and then the legs and the body parts start hurting. The knees and joints started breaking down on them. And then they said, well, they want to know, and their health started getting bad. But, because some doctors, if men continue to go to the doctor and get checked out, they'll find out that some men whose waistline is 38 and more, they're on the borderline for diabetes, high blood pressure, them whole 9 yards. So now with the man conscious of all of that, he's going to do something about what he's doing.
But does he talk about it? Is he you all at the barber shop saying, man, I'm this, man, I'm heavy, man? You know,
think
the reason I'm asking because the conversation with ladies is that a woman is going to say, "Oh my goodness, I'm so big. Oh, look at mine," and a woman is we're going to dialogue about weight. We're going to be conscious and sensitive and talk about it. I'm asking, are men doing the same?
I don't think men get in there unless you got a personal barber and you just one-on-one with that barber,
Okay.
and you begin to and the conversation is on health wise. If you're talking about healthy and being in shape, yeah, that's what happens at the barber shop. That's when you hear that conversation. Other than that, at the barber shop, you listen to more sports. You're listening to, basketball, football, and what's going on around the town, and who looks like what, and But other than that, men, unless you got that health conscious barber, and that barber is talking, and that's the conversation in the shop. Well, I don't know now. It could change because I don't go to the barber shop.
Yes.
I only go just to get my beard, my goatee in and out. I don't sit down there in a long period of time because you get around there and they're not dialoguing.
I know it was a 911 when he realized he had diabetes, high blood pressure. That was one of the motivations behind losing weight. I think men feel as though they can carry the weight until things like that happen. I don't think a lot of words going to make a man, oh, let me go. Somebody just told me I have big hips or whatever. I think when you're talking about health and your image, wanting to look good for others, wanting to feel good, those become the greatest motivation. I am intrigued about him maintaining it because that's another thing that is not so easily done at time when it comes to weight loss and things like that. For a woman or a man, it's hard once a person loses 100 pounds to keep it off because, hey, sometimes you go back to some of the bad habits, and sometimes, we are surrounded by food and special occasions, and it's just time to eat.
It's just like Mike said. Mike said it so perfectly clear. He was determined to lose the weight, and he went cold turkey because he looked at his health issues. 400-pound man, you weighing 400 pounds, that's more blood that you pump into your heart.
Yes.
That's more, that means that your heart is working real hard. And then you're not eating properly. They said the size of a man, your fist is the size of your heart. Now, if he's got a fist, and he's got a little heart, a big heart, and carrying a whole lot of weight, 400 pounds, that's a lot of blood that has to go through the body that he has to maintain. So now, once he dropped the weight, he has released the heart from pumping so much. And that's what men have to be conscious of. You said something earlier. He did it because of health purposes. And he kept it off.
Yes.
There are so many men that has a reason to lose weight, and then some of them saying, "Okay, fine, I'm just going to walk around this weight because I don't want some of these young puppies to run up on me and think they're going to push me around." That's what some of them are saying. Because when you lose the weight, your whole body gets changes. Your definition of your structure changes, and one time or another, folks would look at you and say, "That's a big man, and I can't mess with him." But now, when you start drawing the weight, you got everybody who want to try you then wants to try you now. But for health purposes, hey, my hats off for every man. He touched on something about juicing. And that's what folks has to be careful about. We can go to all these juice bars and thinking that the juice is good for us. Then it depends on how they top them, how much toppings they put on it, how much sugar they add in, how much fruit they add in, just to fill your juice up. But if you go back to the organic juice, you go back to the stuff that's healthy for you, natural for you, and let them folks know that this is what I'm juicing for. I'm juicing because I want good heart health, curb my appetite, to clean myself out, or whatever, and this can be, folks need to really dialogue and talk to each other. And I don't care what platform you may be on, but you need to talk about heart health and getting healthy.
Yes. I want to encourage you all to get healthier and make sure you're going to the doctor. Make sure you are looking out after your health because our foods are full of additives and things like that. Our choices sometimes can be bad, and all that stuff affects our weight.
And not only that, Miss Hinton, you got to get yourself peace of mind. You got to stop stressing. When stress get on people, it causes them to eat more. Some people got that
Yes.
habit, because they're stressed out or things are getting on their nerves. They go to the table and they bend their elbow and keep on eating chicken and keep on eating that greasy food. And now you're looking around, you done picked up that weight. Now you're big as all outdoors. And so now you cannot stress. You cannot get bent out of shape over something that you cannot change. A lot of people will send you to, if you through that, if you're so used to doing what you're doing, they will send you through that. And you saying, "Oh God, now I'm going back against my diet. Now I'm bigger than what I should never be." Don't stress out over nothing that you cannot change. Don't do it. Don't let it happen to you. Folks gonna be people, and you just got to go ahead and maintain a healthy heart, healthy way, and and stick strictly to your diet.
Good morning, Miss Virginia Sawyer. Miss Virginia Sawyer says, "Tell the truth." But anyway, we have enjoyed our special guest, Mike Clemens. He is a drummer. He's an entrepreneur. He's a child of God because he is definitely ringing the bell for the Lord, him and his wife. And going forth in their businesses, Not Your Ordinary Juice Bar, and also Angelic Touch, and many, many other things that he's involved in. We just wish them well and thank him so much for being a part of FYI Radio Show on today. Also, we have some upcoming shows. Mr. E, give us the tea.
As you know, that Wednesday is what's underneath the hat. You can get on this platform of what's under the hat concerning issues of men. You can hear it all over. It's all over the community. That's because that's what we are pushing. Um, um, we're pushing what's under the hat of men so men can rise above mere survival. It's all over. It's a talk of the town because we bring you child custody support. We bring you child support. We bring you in and everything you need to know about what's underneath the hat of a man and issues. Very, very, and that's a good point of issues that's concerning men. It's all over the map. It's talking. We're talking about it. On Wednesday, we got life coach Mr. Jason Baker that'll be coming along with Bishop Sutton, who is a warden and the attorney. Miss Amina Willard will be our special guest. And then on Fun Friday, there will be the life lady coach.
Coach Rhonda. She'll be here. Along with some other ladies that we're scheduling to come in on our Fridays, our new segment, What's in the Closet? Issues concerning our ladies.
And every time I hear that, what's in the closet,
yes,
men, get ready, get your pen and piece of paper, because you're going to discover some things that what ladies have hidden in the closet. What's going on with them and how they can how they figure they're so secretive and don't want to let y'all know what's in the closet.
Or how they deal with things. Some people suffer in silence. Some people don't disclose themselves because they don't feel safe, or they've been used to just carrying themselves.
Yeah.
They've been carrying it in, and the thing about it, some people carry things. I was just talking to a young lady, and she carries things because, hey, people that she's surrounded with and relatives are like, well, who cares? Whatever you go through, you just, try to be strong or whatever. And so, some people don't feel the need to disclose themselves and, share themselves. But women have a lot to say. They're very talkative, very sensitive, very emotional, very loving, and very strong. And so we want to hear from them when it comes to not just their emotions, their image, their health, but business and, how they feel about certain things, what they know. And not only that, women getting along with other women. It was a thing that said, a stereotype like, oh, black women or women can't get along with one another. We're going to try to find out how you all feel about that cliche, and how you feel about, how we think about each other, how we support each other, and if we can get along.
And that's a great thing, because you're learning how they get along, how women think, and how trustworthy they may be. We're gonna ask questions of what they have hidden and why they're so private, and why they hide things, and why they keep things away from from everybody, especially when you're trying to communicate with them, and then when you're right there with them, working alongside of them, and being their coach, and being their partner, and being their friend, and then you find out there are other things that they got in the closet, in the shoebox, and that you're discovering.
Well, we will definitely talk about that. Not only that, let's see what else is coming up. I tell you what, you all make sure you follow us on social media. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook Live, like, share, comment, subscribe. We need those numbers because we're trying to get on a couple of other platforms. We're trying to get on TikTok and Instagram, and we need numbers in order to do that. So please go to YouTube, go to the lady _ Crystal Records on Instagram, go to Yolanda Hinton, go to Crystal Records 1, CRISTO Records with an S 1, go to Mr. E, Pastor Ed 1, go to his TikTok, go to LinkedIn, Edward Everett, Yolanda Hinton, Twitter at Yolanda Hinton, Edward Everett on Twitter. Just go to our name and it should come up. And make sure you please like, share, and follow us on these platforms. Again, we want to say congratulations to CBC, and we welcome 95.3. And what a blessing it is to be able to expand their territory, and it allows FYI to expand our territory. So make sure you all continue to listen to the stations, WGPL 1350, WPCE 1400, the news station, Peace 95.3. Just keep supporting CBC because it's a wonderful history behind this company.
Just want to let you know, for those folks who really have been inboxing me about seeing FYI on my page, you get an opportunity to find out and share so that you can see FYI, on my page just as well as me telling you how to go to somewhere else and get it. So you'll see it just as well on my page all over. So you won't have to travel too far. And that's what it's all about, making it easy for you to continue to watch FYI.
I want to say hey to my beautiful baby, Crystal Hinton. How are you this morning? I hope you're doing good. I hope the kids are not worrying you to death at the school. But I'm glad that you're on. Thank you for joining us today. Let's see what else is going on. The ladies' pies. Now look, you all, please look at the page, Yolanda Hinton, and you can get some fabulous tasting treats. The ladies' pie. You can get it regular deep dish. You can get minis. You can get cookies. And support the lady, because the lady's going to support you. Also, we have Mother's Day coming up. And if you want a pie for Mother's Day, you all make sure you put that order in on today, because the lady will be cooking pies for tomorrow.
Give them that telephone number.
It's 757-470-0224.
And for those who are on us on Facebook Live, we'll be giving away a Mother's Day package for Mother's Day.
Yes.
And all you have to do, those who are on the World Wide Web, just inbox us, give us your email, and let us know your age. And we're trying to look at the oldest mother, or why you should get it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, go ahead and inbox us and give us your put your name on our inbox and say, I want to be a part of the drawing. Please, please, please put my name in so I can be a recipient of a wonderful gift. Okay, so don't forget the ladies' music, anywhere where music is sold, and the book. Oh my goodness, the book. In a little while, I'll be sending out the link. The distributors will be sending out the downloads will be on. I'll let you all know when you can go and download it. I have the hard copies. I'll let you know when it's going to be released. Even though the book is going to be out there, the launch for the book will be doing the anti-bullying campaign. You can get it once I put it out there this week, once the distributors put it out there this week. But you're going to see more things, more traffic to other things, our rallies and different things like that when it comes to bullying in the month of October. Let's see. Also, we can and we will. We can host and MC your special event and your special occasion.
That's right. All you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can go to FYI Live Radio Show and inbox us and let us know that you would like for us to be your special host for your occasion. And that is right, FYI Live Radio Show. Am I right?
FYI Radio Show Live.
Okay, FYI Radio Show Live. FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com, or you can call us or inbox us at Edward Everett's Facebook page, or Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, and and let us know that you would love for us to host your show, host your event. Hey, we'll do it.
All right now. So look, we're gonna see you all back here on Fun Friday. And we're going to be serving Dat tea. We're going to be introducing the new segment also, and just giving you more information how you can be a part of what we're doing and how you can support. You can be a special guest, a sponsor, or intern with FYI Radio Show. Mr. E is going to give you that information.
If you'd like to be a special guest or a sponsor of FYI Radio Show or intern, you all you have to do is give us a call at area code 757-714-7861, or inbox us at Edward Everett's Facebook page, or Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or you can go to FYI Facebook page, or you can go to FYI Live Radio Show at gmail.com and inbox us and let us know. That's right. All you have to do is go to all these places and let us know that you would like to be a special guest, or you know of someone that need to be upon our show or need to be on our show. And all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, and Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton Facebook page, FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com, or you can go to FYI Facebook page, Yolanda Hinton's Facebook page, or Ed Everett's Facebook page, and inbox us and let us know you know of someone that need to be on our show, or you want to be an intern for us, or you want to sponsor FYI Radio Show. That's all you have to do. That's all you got to do is just drop a line and let us know what you would like to do.
All right, we're going to see you all on Fun Friday. Look, enjoy this beautiful day. It's going to be 80-something degrees in the Hampton Roads area. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I've been waiting for the warm, and it's here. So you all be blessed. We're going to see you there.
Right. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. And for more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861, or inbox us at Edward Everett's Facebook page, or Yolanda Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or give us a call. Just give us a call at 757-714-7861. Or you can go to any of those social media platforms and drop us a note right there. Folks are doing that. They drop us a little note right there on Twitter. They drop us a note right there on Instagram. They drop us a note right there on Facebook. Just drop us a note and let us know that you know of someone, and drop your telephone number there, and we'd be more than happy to get back with you. Call us at 757-714-7861. And don't forget to enjoy today.
God bless you all. Thank you so much for your support.